In a city of spectacle and grandeur, the biggest show in town right now is right here, Allegiant Stadium in Las Vegas. Coming up, a highly anticipated contest between the Baltimore Ravens and the Las Vegas Raiders. Ready to get us started, and away we go at Allegiant Stadium. Rasheen Ali on the return, and he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. All right, let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is 1st and 10. They go play fake with Jackson. Flushed out of the pocket. And all he can do is get back to the line on that effort, so no gain on 1st down.
You know, sometimes, and you've heard this from a lot of the great coaches, know when to lose a battle to win the war. And that time, just simply not taking a loss, pretty big deal for the offense.
Here's Derrick Henry getting it on the ground. He won't be able to get past the line, and very quickly, Brock, they're going to be facing 3rd down to begin this ballgame. He is quickly making a habit out of wrecking plays, Brock, and it doesn't seem to matter what type of play that is.
It's what the best of them do. We talk about just the versatility of offensive players being dual threats. This guy's a dual threat against the pass, and that time stuffing the run.
Jackson now on 3rd. Got a man downfield. It's Bateman. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. So 20 yards on that play. And that's good for a Ravens 1st down.
It's a gain of 20. 1st down, Ravens.
A draw now. This is Henry. We'll cobble together a yard there. Devin White hauls him down.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Lamar now from the gun. As his man, it's DeAndre Hopkins. A solid gain there, gets him across the 45 before he goes out. A 9-yard gain and good for a 1st down.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
From the gun, a run for Henry. He takes it down to the 33. An even 10-yard gain on the play. And that's going to be a Baltimore 1st.
I call that a table setter right there. Table setter for yourself as a team in that huddle, gaining confidence on the ground, and you know that's going to set the table for some great play-action pass to come.
Great opening drive continues. 1st and 10 at the 33. One of the tight ends in motion left. Lamar off to play fake. Looking for Likely, but it's intercepted. And the Raiders force the turnover on the 1st series of this game.
I know he started the play as a defender, but gosh, he looked good, didn't he? Running it back, he looked like a receiver navigating on that return. The way he saw the field, evaded obstacles, and he chewed up yardage in the open space. It'll make those offensive coaches and teammates proud. We've seen defensive players get touches on occasion, and I think he just gave himself maybe a look on that side of the ball down the road.
And the first carry here for Ashton Jeanty. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. Give him 9 yards. He almost moved the chains there. It's going to be 2nd and 1.
cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
This is Genty on second. And he'll be brought down after getting it to the 47-yard line. He only finds a window for 2, but that's still enough for a first down.
And the Las Vegas first down. 1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
We finished one quarter in what's still a scoreless game. Hopefully no shortage of excitement coming up in the second. We'll return to Allegiant Stadium right after this. Time now for the second quarter. Raiders in possession. They're looking at first down here. Now first run of the game, Zamir White. And he gets a few on the plunge forward.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7.
Hey, trio left. Hey, we're going to run.
Now Smith. Finds him over the middle. And they make the stop. We're going to say about the 37-yard line. A 7-yard pickup, and it moves the chains.
That pitch and catch won't show up as a big play on the stat sheet, but it gives his own defense a little time to rest. It gives an offensive coordinator a new set of downs to work with.
Lion. 390%.
You give up the guts. It's Genty. And he has enough room to gain about 4.
You gain that kind of yardage in the run game, and you're going to gain the trust of your offensive coordinator. Plays like that, runs like that, set the table for everything else in the playbook.
So gain of 5 on that first down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on second. Smith to the air now. Has him on the quick hitter. And he stopped just shy of that first down at the 28. 3rd down upcoming. So we are still scoreless in this one as we've reached our 2-minute warning. More from Allegiant Stadium coming up. 7th play of the drive now as they need a yard here on 3rd down.
Ready. 13 next. Good shot.
Giving this to Genty. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
At the 27-yard line. A gain of 1. It's 4th down and less than a yard.
All right, they're going for this. I like this being aggressive from the get-go on their opening drive. And the QB keeps it on the sneak. And he will get the first as they touch him down. And now the Raiders call for the first of their timeouts. And they can take a moment to try to build more momentum after getting that first. Moving the ball very well out of the gate here. It's set up now at the 26.
Ready. Finish the forward. Hut. 13 next. 13 next. Come on,
Shotgun give here to Genty. And they catch him, but not until he's picked up 8 yards. It's 2nd down.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
Back to Genty. And a massive hit at the end of that play. Oh, baby. But he hangs on through it. Still able to get that first down. A timeout taken by Vegas. That's its second. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. Offense is set. 1st and 10.
Hold. 13 net. $53.
Another give here to Genty. Good running here on 1st down as he works his way forward for about 8. Raiders moving quickly, trying to get set as the clock continues to run.
Brings up 2nd and 1 at the 3-yard line.
Sunday here, Sunday.
Genty from the gun. And he stopped as we get closer to our first points of this ball game. It's going to be 1st and goal now.
You know what I like about a 2nd and short run play, Kate? Yeah, I like getting a 1st down. But you know what I like even more? That's going to set up a play-action pass in a similar down and distance, and that defense is going to have to key on the run.
He thought he had the timing down and could make the play, but just a hair too early. This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal. On the sneak, it's Smith. And he won't get in. The daylight was there for just a second, but it closed just in time to keep him out. It's going to be 2nd and goal. Now the Raiders using the last of their timeouts. Options are open here, and this is 2nd and inches. He's going to keep this one. Watching the goal line, but he won't reach it. The defense keeps him out and forces 3rd and goal. Genty. And he gets in. Touchdown! The Raiders get their first points of this game just before halftime. Manage that clock beautifully down to the final moments, Brock, and they get the score just before halftime.
That doesn't change the theme of the halftime speech, but I guarantee you it adds some enthusiasm to the tone. That was awesome.
Time left for maybe a return plus a play here as they send this away. Brings in the kick at the 9. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
The Ravens take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Here comes the final play of our first half. Throwing here just before halftime. Oh, he put everything he had into that throw. And his final shot of the half will not connect. That falls incomplete. No time remaining in our first half. All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. And he needed a lot more power there. It came down a ways away from the landing zone, and they're going to start the possession up at the 40. And off to Genty. And he powers ahead for about 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
First down run gets him 6. So now it is 2nd and 4.
Tuesday right here.
Straight ahead with Genty. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
That result right there is why coaches all across all levels of football on defense talk about good, solid tackling, Kate. It's not just to hear themselves talk. It's to make sure that when you can bring a guy down, you're able to, and keep them from piling on those yards.
1st and 10. It's a give to White. He's forward. Gets a couple of yards. The rangy Kyle Hamilton getting there for the stop.
Pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7 at the Ravens' 44-yard line.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7.
Right. 13 next.
From the gun, Smith. That's taken in nicely by Brock Bowers. And he's going to be taken down a yard shy of the 25. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And the Raiders are going to have a first down.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
Hey, here we go, hey. Finish it, hook. There goes it.
On first down, Genty. He's only able to get back to the line. It's going to be 2nd down.
These big D tackles in this league, they love weaponizing their size right in the middle of the field. It is so hard to clear lane against them. And once he got his paw on him, it was dead on arrival.
Hey, trio left. There goes it.
Looking to throw, Smith. Ooh, would have been a big gainer if they connected, but they could not. Instead, 3rd down coming up. Well, he connected on 3 straight before that throw, Brock. Might not be perfect anymore on this drive, but they are still moving it well.
And I don't expect that one to interrupt his progress very long. They're still on a mission this series, and he's the one driving it.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down.
Check 59. There goes it. 39%. Hold.
3rd and long, they're going to throw. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Intended for Dustin.
Well, that took some force right there. That took some serious defensive effort to force the incompletion. You're not going to see a lot of guys ever let go of a football when they got a first down right in their midst. But that force, that contact, separated man from ball. Had the lead at the break, and the important thing is really to come out hot in the second half and add to it. Sure, you'd love touchdowns, but you'll take those 3 points as well.
Carlson all set now for the kickoff. He fields it from the 8. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Ravens to the line now. 1st and 10. The drive begins with Henry. And the power play up the gut only results in 2 yards.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. Another run for Henry. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Offense in the hurry up here.
2-yard gain on the play. And it's 3rd down.
To the air on 3rd and long. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
The issues this offense has been having, well, they extend well beyond 3rd down today. You can just look at that big goose egg on the scoreboard, but now, time's not on their side either.
A full quarter to go, but they feel like they got to make their move now. They are going for this. 4th down, it's Jackson. This is a heater going deep. Big gain downfield. And he's going to bring this down to their 35.
It's a gain of 40. That's good for a Baltimore first down. 1st and 10.
That excitement brings us to the end of the quarter. They'll have a shiny new set of downs to play with to start the 4th. It's the Ravens' ball. They come in trailing, but that lead is within reach. All set to go now from the 35.
Nice shot.
On 1st and 10, it's Henry. Winning there full steam ahead, but he ran out of steam pretty quickly. No gain on that one.
You want to see the term read and react with a little video in the football dictionary? That's it.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. Play action now with Jackson. Rolling. Oh, he lost the football! But I think a Raven was able to gain possession there, so they're going to keep the football. Working quickly here.
Well, we changed it.
Hey, Ozzy, shut up.
Jackson now, 3rd and long. Gets it downfield. On target to Flowers. And he's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. How about that play, Brock? On 3rd and 14, they find a way to convert.
At the 16-yard line.
And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10. Working inside the red zone. And look at the footwork there. Touchdown! The Ravens making a 4-point game here in the 4th. Well, Brock, you know this better than most. Sometimes these dudes can be a quarterback's best friend, finding the tight end in the end zone for 6.
And it really has been that way for decades when you think about it, Kate. From John Mackey to Tony Gonzalez to Travis Kelce. The position can be such a mismatch when you're throwing for the end zone.
And now for the point after, and crucially to bring things within a field goal. And he connects there, so now another kick from him, a field goal, to tie this game in the 4th. Ball is set up, and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. Mostert on the return. And this drive will start inside the 25.
At their own 23-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10.
Hey, here we go. Hey, 49, flip it off. 390%. Come on, set.
First play is going to be a give to Genty. And it's charged towards the line. It's right around 3 yards.
That is simply a stay on schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
2nd and 6 at the 27-yard line.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6.
Hey, we go, shot. We need to get a shot. Come on, set.
This is Genty. And this is going to be just what this defense ordered. A great play to back these guys up, shift the momentum a little here in the 4th. So a timeout comes in. It looks like the defense using its first stops this game as we get close to our 2-minute warning. A less than ideal 3rd and 8 here.
13 there. Hey, we go, set.
Back to throw it. And that one's too far in front of them, so now they're facing 4th down.
That's a throw at this level. So much speed and length, you got to be real careful. Rarely do you find a clean window down the middle. Got to be absolutely perfect, and it wasn't there.
Brings it in at the 12. And he gets his offense in better field position here to start. Up close to the 30. We're down to the 2-minute warning here in Vegas. Ravens down by only 3. Baltimore offense to the line now. 1st and 10. It's a design boot. He rolls to his right. He tucks it and takes off. And he will wind up out of bounds after a 1st down gain of right around 3 yards.
Well, you don't get the 1st down, but I'll tell you this, Kate, that drives the defense and the defensive coordinator nuts. They do everything right. They win, and yet still QB makes something out of nothing.
This is Henry on 2nd. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down. Clock's still running as the Ravens try hurrying everyone up.
Good for a Baltimore.
Back to throw. Put the body on the line for his team. And now the Raiders call for the first of their timeouts. And they are quite frustrated having to call that after giving up the first.
It's a gain of
Defenders
20.
in the area, they still make the connection, Brock. It almost looked like it was just another throw on the practice field.
Yeah, this is how you just develop that just trust factor, that connection. We see it with QB.
And they got there in time. He's taken down. It's 3 sacks for the game so far. Brings up second down. A timeout taken by Vegas. That's its second. As they'll meet and decide what to do on this second down. Here he is to throw. Caught in the comeback route. And he's marked down, looks like at the 32-yard line. Now the Raiders using the last of their timeouts. And they'll take a moment to ponder what the call is going to be on third down. Offense headed to the line, just need to punch it forward a yard to reset the downs. Here he is to throw. And Willie, no, he's not going to escape. They take him down on a pivotal play late in this ball game.
A loss of 12 yards. And it's fourth down.
UAA. Report. 13. Hey.
Desperation time here. And it forks it on fourth, and it's intercepted. Has room down the left sideline. And this one may be out of reach now because the defense comes through with 6.
I gotta believe, Kate, his first pick of the game directly led to that one. Remember, what worked to generate that first turnover, playing things the same way, and this time, it wasn't just a pick, it was a pick 6.
Raiders 17. Ravens 7.
A quick chance at redemption after that pick 6 as it's sent away. Here's a return from the 7. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
The Ravens take over first and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Offense showing trips out right as they get set for this first and 10. Jackson trying again after the pick. Escapes the pocket. Hopkins making the grab downfield. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop it.
The Baltimore first down. A gain of 18 on the play.
First down, here's Lamar. And they're going to haul him down just shy of the 40. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And that's good for a Ravens first down.
That's another.
Now we're going to have a timeout taken by Baltimore. It's second. And they're still going to have one left at their disposal. So first down from the 41. Shotgun snap to Jackson. Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. And the stop is made 3 yards from the end zone. It's going to be first and goal. Timeout taken by the Ravens. That is their final one. And now they're powerless to stop that clock with a timeout at least. Defense still reeling from that last play. Now they're defending first and goal from the 3. Again, it's Jackson to the air. And all right, it's a touchdown in the final moments. So win still very unlikely, but a sliver of hope now after that play. No hesitation on that throw. He got the guy he wanted right away, and he got it to him for the touchdown.
You know, it's great, Kate, to draw up plays and have all sorts of different options, but it's even better when you don't have to get to your second read. His first broke open just like they planned, and that's 6 in the end.
Oof, their comeback hopes are dwindling by the second, but any path to victory starts with a successful onside try here. And the Raiders able to cover up the onside try. That seals up this game.
No question they wanted the ball back late, but you don't see many of these recovered by the kicking team in the NFL. You see even fewer recovered when they're actually expecting it, like they certainly were right there.